Hello everyone. So welcome back to Pabbly Connect. So in this video we will learn how to send WhatsApp messages on payments for Dance Academy membership. So imagine this, you are a dance teacher and you are using Razorpay to collect the payments from your students. So let's say a guy called as John has made a payment on Razorpay. So what you really want to do here is, you want to enroll John to a dance course in Thinkific. Now, if you're not familiar with Thinkific, Thinkific is an excellent platform where you can create courses and sell these courses online. So John has been enrolled to a course in Thinkific. Now later, you want to send a confirmation message to John on WhatsApp. And this WhatsApp message would be something like this. Hey John, thanks for the payment. You have been enrolled to this dance course. So here you have two choices. The first choice is, you can copy the details of John from Razorpay, sort it out, manually add or enroll John to a course in Thinkific, and compose a message and send this message manually on WhatsApp to John. Now this process is actually very repetitive and tiresome. So here I would suggest that you bring in some automation so that whenever a new payment is received on Razorpay, automatically enroll the person on Thinkific, at the same time send a WhatsApp message to the same person. So the problem here is, there is no active integration between Razorpay, Thinkific and WhatsApp. So in cases like these, we have to bring an integration and automation software called as Pabbly Connect that will integrate Razorpay, Thinkific and WhatsApp. The best part of using this process is, a person without any technical background can perform this little integration very easily. Now before we begin, how about I show you a small example?
Okay, so as you can see, this is my checkout page that I have built on Razorpay. This is my Thinkific account and this is the WhatsApp profile of a customer. Now imagine this, a person called as John 𝗪𝗪𝗆 is filling this checkout page. Now once the form submission is made or when the payment is made by John 𝗪𝗪𝗆 on Razorpay, we will check whether John 𝗪𝗪𝗆 has been enrolled to a course in Thinkific. Furthermore, we will explore whether John 𝗪𝗪𝗆 has received a confirmation WhatsApp message from me. So what we are going to do here is, these are the details of John 𝗪𝗪𝗆. The first name is John, the last name is 𝗪𝗪𝗆. This is the email address. This is the phone number where he will be receiving a WhatsApp confirmation message from me. This is of course his address. The gender is male, the type of dance he's interested is hip hop. And the start date is 22nd of September 2021 and his age is 45. So let me just click on 2,909 rupees and then we have the debit card. So these are the details of John 𝗪𝗪𝗆. These are the card details of John 𝗪𝗪𝗆. Okay, John 𝗪𝗪𝗆. Okay, and this is the CVV. And let me just click on pay, skip saving card and success. Okay, so the payment has been made by a person called as John 𝗪𝗪𝗆. Now we will check whether John 𝗪𝗪𝗆 has been enrolled to a course in Thinkific. Furthermore, we will also check whether he has been receiving a WhatsApp confirmation message from me. So this is the profile. Okay, so this is my Thinkific profile and let me just click on users. Okay, and let me just refresh this. Okay, we will check whether we have a John 𝗪𝗪𝗆. Okay, so as you can see, we do have a person called as John 𝗪𝗪𝗆. And let's check whether he has been enrolled to any course. Yes, he has been enrolled to a course. The name of the course is Magnet Brains Dance Academy. And this is the course Magnet Brains Dance Academy. So he has been enrolled to the course. Now what's next? So let me just show you the WhatsApp message that John 𝗪𝗪𝗆 has received. So this is the WhatsApp profile of John 𝗪𝗪𝗆 and this is the message that John has received. Hi John, this is a confirmation that we have received your secure online payment for Magnet Brains dance class. We are excited to have you on board. You have taken the first step towards achieving your goals. You will find our opening times, client's timetable and a list of what to bring on our site. If you have any questions, then please don't hesitate to get in touch. Thank you. If John 𝗪𝗪𝗆 is interested, he's just going to click on this link. So you must be thinking, how did I do it? How did I manage to send the data from Razorpay to Thinkific to WhatsApp? So you're going to send the data from Razorpay to Thinkific to WhatsApp in just 4 easy steps. So we have the step 1, that is connect Pabbly Connect to Razorpay with help of the webhook URL. Okay, so first of all, you're going to log into Pabbly Connect. And after that, you are going to integrate Razorpay and Pabbly Connect with help of webhook URL. Simply put, you are just going to copy the webhook URL from Pabbly Connect and paste it into Razorpay. Then we have the second step, collect the data from Razorpay in Pabbly Connect. So you are going to make a dummy payment in Razorpay. The details of that payment will be automatically captured by Pabbly Connect. Now we have the third step, create a user in Thinkific and enroll him to our course. Okay, so what we are going to do here is, using the data that we have collected from Razorpay, we are going to create a user in Thinkific. After that, you are going to enroll him to a course in Thinkific. Now we have the step 4, send the same data to Vati for sending the message on WhatsApp. So here's the thing, we are using Vati to send the WhatsApp message. Vati is a software through which you can send the WhatsApp message. If you are not familiar with Vati, don't worry, I will explain everything in detail. Okay, so let us begin the process. Okay, so to begin the process, in the new tab, just type pabbly.com, 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 press enter. Okay, so this is the website of pabbly.com. All you have to do is just hover on products, and here you will find connect. Just click on connect. Okay, so this is the landing page of Pabbly Connect. Just click on sign up for free. Here you can build your own account in just 2 minutes. In my case, I have already built an account, so I will be straight away directed to the app section of Pabbly. This is the app section of Pabbly. Let me just scroll down, and here you will find connect. Just click on access now. Okay, so at the top right corner, you will find a button, create workflow. Click this. A dialog box appears in front of you. It is asking you to give a name to this workflow. I'm going to give it as Razorpay to Thinkific to WhatsApp. Of course, you can give any name according to your choice. And let me just straight away click on create. So when you click on create, you will find 2 windows, the trigger window as well as the action window. Now I want to send the data when the payment is captured in Razorpay. So that is why I'm going to first add Razorpay. Razorpay it is. Now in the trigger event, how about we make it as payment captured? Okay, so basically in the first step, we are going to integrate Razorpay to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so these are the steps we have to follow. First of all, you are going to log into Razorpay dashboard. Okay, so this is my Razorpay account. Okay, as you can see, I have already logged in, and I have to go to settings and then to webhooks. Okay, so this is my settings. Okay, and here you will find webhooks. Click on webhooks, and then what? Then click on setup webhook. Okay, so as you can see, I have already created 2 webhooks. Now for your consideration, let me just click on add new webhooks. Okay, now what? Now copy the webhook link from above and paste it into the webhook URL field. So I'm just going to copy this link. Okay, so easy. And I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, then what? Then we have to select payment captured from active events. Okay, we can just ignore the secret as well as the alert email. And coming to this part, that is active event, just click on payment captured and just click on create webhook. Okay, so it is showing the webhook has been created successfully. Now this is the recently created one. Now how about I just delete some of them, because sometimes it can always create problems if there are excessive webhooks. So this is the recently created one. Okay, this is the recently created one. So I'm just going to delete all of these. Okay, let me just delete them. Okay, now we are ready. So this is the same webhook URL that we have added. Okay, excellent. Okay, so what's next? So what we are going to do here is we are going to create one more payment in Razorpay, and the details of the payment will be made available in Pabbly Connect because Razorpay is now integrated with Pabbly Connect. So let me just go back to Razorpay dashboard, and here you will find payment pages. And this is the payment page, the same payment page that is dance registration form. I'm just going to copy the link, open this in a new tab. Okay. And once again, we are going to fill some details. So let's say a guy called as Matthew, or Matthew John is filling the form. Matthew John, and let me just add some other details. Matthew 48190, and this is the phone number. Okay, so let me just add the gender, that is male. The type of dance, let's go with contemporary. The start date he's interested is 28 September 2021, and he's just 13 years old, or let's go with 30. Okay, and let me just click on pay. So the payment is being made by a person called as Matthew. So these are the details of Matthew. Let me just add the card numbers. Okay, and Matthew John. That's the card details. And then we have the CVV. Let me just click on pay. Skip saving card and success. So the payment has been made by a person called as Matthew Perry. Excellent. So let's have a look whether Pabbly Connect, since it is integrated with Razorpay, has it captured the details of this particular transaction. Yes, as you can see, these are the details of the transaction. We have the cardholder name, that is Matthew John, and these are the email address, the phone number, then we have the first name, the last name, and once again the phone number where we will be sending the WhatsApp message. This is the email address, this is the address, the gender is male, and the rest of the details. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we are going to enroll Matthew John to a course in Thinkific. Okay, and the name of the course is Magnet Brains Dance Class. This is the one we want. We are going to enroll Matthew John to a course in Thinkific. Now, before I enroll Matthew John to a course in Thinkific, I want to first create him as a user in Thinkific. I repeat this again. Before you can enroll a person to a course in Thinkific, you have to create him as a user in Thinkific. So what I'm going to do here is, in this action window, I'm going to first select Thinkific. Okay, this is because I'm going to create a user called as Matthew John in Thinkific. In the action event, just simply click on create user. Just click on connect. We are going with the new connection. So as you can see, my Thinkific account is already open. Okay, and let me just click on connect. So it is saying that you have to enter the subdomain. So what's the subdomain? So this is my subdomain. Okay, so this is my subdomain. I'm just going to copy this up to here. Okay, so every character after HTTPS and before .thinkific is your subdomain. I'm just going to copy mine. Afterwards, I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, let me just straight away click on submit. Okay, so it is trying to authorize. Brilliant. Authorization successful. Now we are going to create a user called as Matthew John. So we have the guy's first name. So the guy's first name is Matthew. So we are just going to map this particular detail here. And to map the person name, all you have to do is just click here, and then we have the person's name, that is Matthew. Okay, and then we have the last name as John. Okay, so the last name is John, so we have mapped it so easy. Then we have the email address. If you don't know the email address, this is the email address. So we have to bring this detail here. So I'm just going to click here, and this is the email address, and we have mapped it so easy. We can ignore the password, the roles, bio, company. We don't have those details. We can just ignore all these details. We can also add the phone number. So this is the phone number. Okay, so I'm going with this phone number. We have two choices, the one with the country code and one without the country code. I'm going with the one without the country code. Okay, at this point, to create a user, just click on save and send test request. Let me do that. Okay, so the response is a positive one. So let's have a look. Do we have a person called as Matthew John as a user? Okay, so let's have a look. Yes, we do have a person called as Matthew John. He has been added as a user. Excellent. So now we are going to enroll Matthew John as to a course in Thinkific, and the name of the course is Magnet Brains Dance Academy. So what I'm going to do here is, let me just click on this plus button. Okay, and let me just select the app as Thinkific. Thinkific it is. Now in the action event, how about we make it as enroll user? Just simply click on connect. So we are going with the existing connection. Okay, this is because we have already connected with Thinkific earlier in the earlier action window. So we are just going to click on the recent setting. So this is the recent setting that we had made. Click here and just click on save. Okay, so as you can see, we once again have some fields. Now we have the first field, that is the course. Now, if you remember, the course that we are interested in is this one, Magnet Brains Dance Academy. Now, as you can see, it is showing two courses, Sports Training Membership and Magnet Brains Dance Academy. This is because we have two courses, that is Sports Training Membership and Magnet Brains Dance Academy, in my Thinkific profile. So I'm just selecting this particular course, that is Magnet Brains Dance Academy. Okay, so now coming to the part that is the user ID. So when Matthew John was added as a user, it also generated an ID. So as you can see, this is the ID of Matthew John, a very unique ID. So what I'm going to do here is, let me just scroll down, okay, and let me just click here. Okay, so we have toggled this to the right. Afterwards, let me just remove this. Okay, and we want this particular detail here. Okay, so this is the detail we want, the ID data that we want here. So I'm just going to click here, and we have mapped it. So easy. Okay, so we also want the time it was activated at. So what I'm going to do here is, okay, I'm just going to map this particular detail here. So as you can see, this is showing the time when it was created, and it is showing time in UTC format. So it is showing the date as 4th of September 2021, and then we have hours, minutes, and seconds. So we want the time as well as the date. So I'm just going to click here, and we have mapped it. Okay, now we have one more field, that is the expiry date. So the expiry date depends on the customer and as well as the admin, that is basically you. If the customer stops paying the fees or the subscription fees, so basically you can just end the date. So it's totally on you. That is why I'm just going to leave this field empty. So once again, let me just click on save and send test request to enroll Matthew John to a course in Thinkific, and the name of the course is 𝗪𝗆𝘆 Dance Academy. So let's have a look. Let me just refresh this once again. Okay, and Matthew John it is. So let's have a look. Yes, as you can see, Matthew John has been enrolled to the course, that is 𝗪𝗆𝘆 Dance Academy, active enrollment. So what's next? Now we are going to send a WhatsApp message to Matthew John that he has been enrolled to a course in Thinkific. So what I'm going to do here is, once again, I'm just going to click on the plus button. Okay, so we have one more action window, and here I'm just going to add 𝑉ATI. Okay, so why 𝑉ATI? Well, the answer is very simple. We are going to use 𝑉ATI to send the WhatsApp message. So 𝑉ATI it is. Now in the action event, how about we make it as send template message? Just simply click on connect. Now you do have a question why the action event is send template message. I will explain each of them in detail. First of all, let me just click on connect. Now before I click on connect, let me just show you a brief idea about, let me just give you a brief idea about 𝑉ATI. So this is the dashboard of 𝑉ATI. Okay, so now if you're not familiar with 𝑉ATI, if you don't know how to log in or create an account, so all you have to do is just watch the video which is available as a link in the description box. There's an awesome video that we have built for you that will teach you everything from scratch. How to log into 𝑉ATI, how to create an account, how to build templates. All this will be available as a link in the description box. Just explore this link. It's awesome. Okay, so let me just click on connect. We are going with a new connection. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is we have to fill two details, API endpoint as well as the access token. So to get the API endpoint, all you have to do is go to API docs to find your API endpoint. Now this is very easy. So this is my 𝑉ATI account, okay, and I'm just going to click on these three horizontal lines, okay, and here you will find API docs. It is specifically mentioning that you have to go to the API docs. So I'm just going to click here. Okay, so this is the access token as well as this is the API endpoint. I'm just going to copy the access token. Afterwards, I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, this is the field for access token and we have pasted it. Then we have the API endpoint. I'm just going to copy this. Afterwards, I'm just going to paste it here. So this is the API endpoint. This is the access token. Let me just straight away click on save. So when you click on save, you have some fields, the WhatsApp number, the template, the broadcast name, as well as the custom parameters. So why the action event is kept as send template message? Okay, so before we deal with the send template message, let us explore the WhatsApp number. Okay, so the WhatsApp number field is perhaps the most easy one. So what I'm going to do here is, this is the number that we want to send him the WhatsApp message. Okay, so let me just show you the WhatsApp number. Okay, so this is the WhatsApp number. So we want this particular detail here. So let me just scroll down. Okay, I'm just going to click here, and this is the number. And we have mapped it. Now it is coming with a very specific instruction. Enter a valid WhatsApp number with country code without the plus sign. Okay, so this is the format. You have to include the country code. Now this phone number belongs to India. That is why I have entered the country code, that is 91. Now it is specifically mentioning that you should not include the plus sign. So do not include the plus sign. Okay, now coming to the part, send template message and the template. So here's the thing about 𝑉ATI. You can't directly compose a message by just manually typing the message and send it on WhatsApp via 𝑉ATI. You actually have to use a template. Okay, without the template, you cannot send a message on 𝑉ATI. So let me just show you the WhatsApp message. Okay, I'm just going to copy this. So what is a template? So let me just take you to 𝗪𝗑𝗋. Okay, so this is my 𝗪𝗑𝗋 account, and let me just click on broadcast, and let me just show you the templates. Let me just click on template messages. So as you can see, these are all the templates that have been approved. Okay, these are all the templates that I have been using to send different WhatsApp messages. So my point is very clear. Without getting your template approved by Facebook, you cannot send the WhatsApp message. So you have a question, how I'm going to create a template? Now this is very easy. All you have to do is just explore the video that I have shared as a link in the description box. It shows you everything from scratch, how to create a template, how to submit the template, how to get it approved from Facebook. So it is very easy, just explore that video. Now for the time being, let me just show you the template that I will be working on. And the name of the template is membership confirm. Okay, let me just show you. Okay, so this is the template, membership confirmation. So using this particular template, we will be sending this particular message. Okay, so easy. So the template is membership confirmation. So this is the body of the template. Hi, and then here the name of the person will come. In our case, the earlier case was John. Okay, so hi John, this is a confirmation that we have received your secure payment, online payment for 𝗪𝗆𝘆 dance class. So we have the second parameter, that is class name. Also we have one more parameter, that is the website link. So we have three parameters: name, class name, as well as the website link. So this is the template, the static part. This is the static part, and then we have the parameters like name, class name, as well as the website link. So using the template as well as the parameters, we are going to compose a message which will be sent on WhatsApp. It is very easy. So what I'm going to do here is, so these are all the templates that is present in my 𝗪𝗪𝗋 account. Now I have to select the template that I'm interested in, that is membership confirmation. I have selected it. Okay. Now for the time being, we can just ignore the broadcast name. We will deal with that later. Now let's come to this part, that is custom parameter. Now this is something I have discussed earlier. So these are the templates, these are the parameters we have: name, class name, as well as the link. Okay, so this is the name part, this is the class name part, that is 𝗪𝗆𝘆 dance class, and then we have the link. Using these parameters and this whole static part that is known as the template, we are going to compose the message. So just observe carefully. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm just going to copy this whole thing. Okay, afterwards I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, so as you can see, the name of the parameter here is color, and the value of the color is blue. Okay, let me just give you another example. The name of the parameter is company, the value of the company is 𝗪𝗆𝘆. Okay, so using the parameter here and the value, we are going to compose a message in the template. So what I'm going to do here is, let me just remove this. Okay, now we have the first parameter. Okay, we have the first parameter, that is the name. So this is the parameter we want. I have copied it. Okay, I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, so earlier the name of the parameter was color and the value of the color was blue. Right now the name of the parameter is name. So the value of the parameter, that is name, will be the name of the person who has made the payment or who has been enrolled to the course. In our case, that is Matthew John. So I'll just manually mapping the name, that is Matthew. Okay, then we have the second person, that is the class name, the second parameter, that is the class name. So once again, just observe carefully. Okay, I'm just going to copy this whole stuff. Okay, I'm just going to add a comma, paste it here, remove the color. Okay, so easy. Afterwards, I'm just going to copy the same stuff, that is name. Okay, class name. I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, let me just remove the value of the class name, that is blue, and let me just add the name of my class. So I'm just planning to copy this whole stuff. Okay, 𝗪𝗆𝘆 Dance Academy dance. Okay, so 𝗪𝗆𝘆𝗆 Dance Academy. Okay, so we have done with the second parameter. Now how about the third parameter? So once again, I have entered the comma, copy this whole stuff. Okay, I think you have got the gist. Okay, I'm just going to paste it here. Okay, and once again, this time we have the parameter, that is the website link. I'm going to copy the whole stuff. I'm just going to remove color, paste it here, remove blue. Okay, afterwards, let me just add the link. Now, what is the link? So basically, I want to direct this guy to this particular link. So I'm just going to copy this whole stuff. Okay, afterwards, I'm just going to paste this thing here. Okay, so I think our message is ready. We have the name, that is Matthew. The name of the class is Magnet Brains Dance Academy, and the website link. Excellent. Now coming to another important part, that is the broadcast name. So what is the broadcast name? So let me just take you back to VATI. Let me just remove this, and let me just take you to the broadcast history. So these are all the messages that has been sent. So for instance, it has been sent as Thinkific Matthew. Okay, we have sent it as Thinkific John. So these are all the messages that has been sent as different names. Okay, so my point is, as you can see, some of these messages has been successfully sent. Some of them has been read, some of them are unread, some of them all of them has been not replied. The recipient is this, these are the statistics. So if we give a unique broadcast name, we can just figure out the statistics, the details of that particular message. So that's the idea of the broadcast name. So what I'm going to do here is, I'm just going to add a very unique name. Okay, Razorpay, because the payment came from Razorpay. Thinkific. Okay, and then we have the name of the person, that is Matthew John, or let's go with this one, Matthew dash John. Okay, so it will create a very unique name, and we can understand in the broadcast message that this message was sent after the payment was made on Razorpay, after the user has been enrolled to a course in Thinkific, and this is the name of the user or the customer. Okay, excellent. So we have the WhatsApp number, we have mentioned the template, we have mentioned the broadcast name, and we have mentioned the custom parameter. Just click on save and send test request to send the message, and let me do that. Okay, so as you can see, the response is a positive one, and let me show you the message that has been sent to Matthew. Hi Matthew, this is a confirmation that we have received your secure online payment for Dance Academy Magnet Brains Dance Academy membership, and we are excited to have you on board. We have this link. So this is the same link that we had added. So using the template as well as the parameter, we have composed the message and send it on WhatsApp via VATI. Excellent. So the presence of this message confirms that we have a successful integration between Razorpay, Thinkific, and VATI, that is the WhatsApp messaging platform. Now, before you leave, let me just minimize all this window to explain you the whole mechanism in a nutshell. So I'm just minimizing all the action windows one by one. Okay, and let me just minimize the trigger window. So basically, this is the whole process in a nutshell. First, you integrated Razorpay to Pabbly Connect, and basically you have created a user in Thinkific. It was the same user whose payment was successful in Razorpay. After creating a user, we have enrolled him to a course in Thinkific. Afterwards, you have sent a message on WhatsApp via VATI. So now we have a perfect flow of data between Razorpay, Thinkific, and WhatsApp. Awesome.
Not just these apps, you can integrate a ton of applications and automate your business with help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, please contact us at admin@pabbly.com. Also, you can ask questions on forum.pabbly.com. Also, if you really like this video, please comment, share, and subscribe. It will really motivate us to make more videos for you. Thank you.